Well, let's see what kind of stuff we can break today, starting with a shield and 2 stabbing devices. That wasn't enough to kill either moron, but they responded and only hit shield, so let's do it again. We're going to throw some more stabbing stuff at him because we can eliminate idiot number 1 rather promptly. Idiot number 2 has some shield, but he's only going to respond with 7 damage himself, so we can pretty much do whatever we want. I am already quite annoyed how long this single battle is taking, so we're gonna need like 1,000,000 times more damage because I don't have time for this. We gotta get murdering. A Hand of Midas can be nice, converts all fluff inside a small radius into gold coins, and we do enjoy gold coins. So I'm hoping I could take a scoop right there. I wanted to get more gold coins than that. Instead, we got 0. I'm gonna try a grab right there, see if we can get a few more of those coins. That's a little better. We gotta get rich. Because unlike in real life, if you have a lot of money in this game, you can do all sorts of things you otherwise couldn't. Got a little greedy there, decided to grab what should have been 2 shields and, well, whatever. We're going to take just a smidge of damage. Hopefully we get enough stabbing in to kill idiot number 1 and then we have 1 less to deal with. We're going to need much better weapons. Definitely going to get a little bit greedy with this and try and pick up all of those plus a gold coin. That actually worked out, so we're going to do lots and lots of damage to him, killing him. Then we just need 1 little shield. So we got 2 of those plus a stabby, so we're going to be a-okay. And then we'll pick up a whole bunch more of these. We just need some kind of effect on hit like poison or money equals power, anything at all. The start of the runs are always rather slow. Now things are getting interesting. Attacks a nearest enemy for 15 damage, 30% chance to deal a crit. And we get our first spin of the gumball machine. Let's hope for something that could pair with that sickle nicely. Increases the amount of fluff in the machine by 10. That does pair nicely with my Midas hand. It works against me everywhere else, but I'm greedy, so we'll take it. The sickle actually looks kind of awkward to pick up. I'm gonna be stupid here and try and grab it and some shields all at once. And yeah, that actually hooked in there really nicely. So he got a hit and we're about to take actually 21 damage in response. But if I can manage to very gingerly pick up that shield, it pops off twice, I think. It gives you double if you pick it up by itself, so we're perfectly safe. I think I might like that sickle, especially if we can get it to go off 2 or 3 times in a single turn, because it's going to kill him. Now we have 12 damage coming back our way, so all we need is 1 shield. Gonna try and scoop up a coin or 2 and fail horribly. But you can't succeed if you don't fail a whole bunch of times first. Let's pick up the sickle. I don't know why I tried to pick that up. Just being gentle. Anyways, as long as that thing doesn't explode in a horrible way, this guy's dead, off we go. I do actually like the brass knuckle. It attacks the first enemy for 2 damage, doesn't matter, but gives you 1 dodge, which does matter. Look at all these piggy banks and coins. Can we get a double plus 2 coins? I'll take that. That's easy money. Then it's time to fight a plant. Literally a plant. I'm going to try and pick up the brass knuckle right away, just so we get a free dodge in the bank. And since the flower's not really going to do anything, let's just try and pick up a whole bunch of everything. That way we can just hit him with whatever. He's only going to throw 6 damage back our way. We got the sickle in there. Hopefully we get a critical hit. I think 1 and 3 should be a crit. I don't think that was, but I also wasn't paying attention. I just need a really big Hand of Midas so the whole machine turns into gold. I also want to try and knock some of those out of the corner. It gets really annoying when they get jammed in there like that. But sometimes there's just not much you can do about anything. Just keep grabbing hordes of stuff and throwing it at the enemy. We'll go ahead and sickle this moron to death and move on to the next stage. I do like retaining up to 10 blocks in between turns. We tend to stack up a lot of block. We've already got a Spook-a-Lotter. If we get a critical hit out of the scythe, we might actually be able to one-shot that. I think we picked up 2 knives with that anyway, so 1 knife, not a critical hit. I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I'm going to try and pick up the sword and the shield, and instead we'll settle for just the sword. We're going to kill Idiot 1 and take 6 damage. Oh, fun. The sickle landed on a bunch of gold coins. So, you know, we'll grab a shield and a knife instead. We don't actually need to grab anything useful. Why would we? We're trying to get the brass knuckles in a really stupid grab, but we got away with that one. So we'll miss his 15 damage. Oh, and these are the guys that make like stuff in the machine hop around, which is really fun. Oh, we're actually going to miss our sickle jab. But we're not going to miss whatever we do with this, and we retain block in between turns, so that's actually hugely strong early game. We have a big pile of blades right here. We're going to settle for a single sickle though instead. Okay, we really need to start grabbing a little more damage. I also need like 40 less shields in the machine. We definitely don't need all of that. I hope the knife lands first because it could take away... Nope, the other one did. He's going to dodge the first one. Okay, I got to hit him with everything. I need a whole bunch of things to hit him here. I think all the fluff in the machine is working against us. I figured it would, but I wanted to believe somehow it wouldn't. Okay, we got 3 hits for idiot number 1. If I can hit him with anything at all, really, including the sickle, then he'll be dead and we can finally focus on just the idiot in the back. We're going to take 5 damage here, but I'm okay with that. I'm not entirely sure why the sickle should be considered a legendary. It did hit for 23 there. I guess that was a crit. I thought crits would be bigger than that. But we can also upgrade it soon, so we'll force it. We'll make it work one way or another. A few grabs later, idiot is finally dead. Let's try a battle axe this time. Attacks the nearest enemy for 15 damage, removes its block. There are a lot of individual teeny tiny hits coming my way, so I'm gonna, yeah, that was a good grab. That's gonna give us a bit of shield, but also start to eliminate idiot number 1. And if I grab even just actually a little bit of that, hopefully the axe too, and we can eliminate a whole bunch more idiots. We're moving them one by one. We got some shield and we're actually fully blocked. Yeah, I've definitely got to get some shields out of this machine. We've got so much in there we just don't need. I wish I would go off twice, but that was almost half the HP. I'm just going to double shield this. That should give us actually, yeah, enough block to defend everything but 1. He wants to heal his tiny baby friend lava slime there. I think we're going to go ahead and murder that before that's able to happen. So then everyone's a winner except for the murdered slime. It's strange because the axe wasn't a special weapon, but it still does 15 damage and removes block. I think it's probably better than a sickle, which is like a special legendary whatever. Whatever the case, this one-eyed cat is dead. Another Hand of Midas. I feel like I always regret when I do this, but I can't remember why. Therefore, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to upgrade the Brass Knuckles for 18, and the Sickle is going to do 20 damage with a 50% chance to crit. And also the Axe, which now does 25 damage and removes enemy block. Alright, let's start grabbing these new gold utensils of ours. Okay, we got the Axe at least, that's fine. That's going to hit super hard. It's not going to remove any block, but it's going to hurt. I think I want to save that Golden Sickle for idiot number 2. It's kind of a waste to hit him for only 10, so he's dead. We'll still do a little bit of damage to the mushroom, I think, who poisons us. Or just add a bunch of germs to the machine, but that's going to kill him. Wood oil. Increases block of wood items inside a small radius by 5. That's actually pretty nice. Not as nice as the Dark Sword. 25 damage to the nearest enemy. Lose 2 health for each item that gets picked up with it. So let's try really hard not to pick up anything with the Dark Sword. That's probably not really going to be a thing. We missed our axe. Well, that's pretty annoying because now we're basically forced to take damage. We're going to do a lot to this first guy, but we're also going to absorb a fair bit. And these are the kind of annoying morons that can hit me with many different attacks, but the sickle's going to go off and that, so we're actually able to kill idiot number 2 anyway. Might pick up a little spiky thing here, but we're also going to dodge the attack from the fish. I need some of the things that let me attack twice with the first item we pick up and stuff, because the golden axe or the golden sickle would absolutely wreck. Managed to fish the golden sickle out by itself. Was it a crit? It was. I don't love any of these options, so we're going to reroll. Body armor is pretty nice as well. We're going to fill the machine with so much clutter at this point, it's going to be amazing. So now we get an automatic reblock at the start of each turn. The golden axe is in a nice spot. I just kind of wanted to just grab that tempting big thing because we got a little bit of gold, but we're also going to do plenty of damage. So he's got recurring block, so his doesn't reset in between turns at all, which is why the golden axe is good, because we can take all of his block away. And we can hit him with the sickle here for 20 damage. Since my body armor is sitting here so easy to grab, I might as well, because I think we're just going to automatically get 9 block per turn now. Look at all those, and the golden axe, I think that should all go in there. That's pretty big damage, so that's going to feel pretty bad for him. He is about to hit for 25. It would be nice to pick up Brass Knuckles. We're going to settle for nothing this turn and then pick up the Brass Knuckles. Our armor would take care of that anyway, but it'd be nice to keep some space in between us and death. He's about to hit really hard for 39 damage. We're going to throw a bunch of damage his way first because I'm stupid. Then we're going to pick up a shield to help protect us just a little bit. That should be more than enough. Then we got to watch out because he's going to continue adding all sorts of damage. But if we can continue to pick up the very awkward body armor, then we'll be pretty safe from him. Sickle hit for only 20. You know, it's a 50% chance of crits, but I feel like it very rarely goes off. He's built up some shield now, so we'll see if he can fish our mighty axe out of the garbage pile. Think I got it. So that eliminates his block and damages it. It's really nice that that cuts all the way through like that, because then we can hit him with the sickle. This is a good combination. The golden axe plus the body armor, so we get 15 block per turn. His block is entirely gone, but we have everything we need to block his damage. We almost flung the Dark Sword in with this, which actually would have been helpful. You know what? Maybe we'll grab it here. Between those two, he would die, I think, because that should be 50. If I could count, which I can't. Each attack applies 1 poison, yes. Those long drawn out battles like that will just poison away. And that also means we can stack up damage using lots of little things too. Like that's going to stack up 2 poison on idiot number 1, and that really hurts over time. Poison is an absolute killer. And we're going to take some coins to be greedy because they're not really doing much of anything. Oh, they're raining lots of garbage down in the machine, which is fairly annoying. So we'll respond by throwing those things at him. They're not actually really going to hurt us anyway, so let's just go ahead and yeah, that's going to kill Idiot 1 and Idiot 2 takes a big hit. He has 34 shield, which is actually a lot under normal circumstances, but with the axe, cuts right through it. Then we're going to murder him with this. We're going to take 2 damage here ourselves, but kill him. There's another sickle. I don't think I want another sickle. A great sword. All enemies 10 damage. Yes, please. And it's time to start getting rid of a few things in the shredder. We're going to give it a 2 small shields. That way we have more room for things that just do damage. We're going to spend 2 gold trying to get this guy. That's a level 2 weapon. So if we can manage to get that in the thing, I'm just going to drop it whenever because yeah, we got it. We're going to end up being a poisoner this time. I would also like the vampire 1 HP when you hit someone because we're going to start to take a lot of damage. I don't really want more fluff in the machine, although that would be kind of funny. We're going to start each fight with 5 block to help keep us alive. I kind of want to dig out that greatsword. 10 damage to all enemies is fun. Plus we're going to poison them. We're going to get a little bit of dodge here. 2 dodges, so we're going to dodge 2. And we've actually blocked all the damage so far. That greatsword is big. It can hardly fit in that claw. We might need some magnet power, but there's 10 damage for everyone. The greatsword's not really going to be great for bosses because it's enormous, but for rooms like this, it's going to be an absolute killer. Regarding the damage, I'm just picking up a few shields here and there, and that should be enough to more or less cover things. 1 more greatsword, that's going to kill 1 of them. Now it's just a matter of picking and choosing what we want to throw at the rest of them. Wouldn't mind some gold coins, but that's okay. You can't have everything you want. I didn't realize how much they were going to hit us for there. Getting a little carried away, picking up things I don't need to be picking up. We'll go ahead and just keep poisoning this idiot until he dies. He's literally a dummy on a spring. He's dead. Another brass knuckle would actually be fun. We're going to take 1 of those. Our machine's getting way too full of stuff. But here we could get all sorts of things. Let's try and get some piggy banks and some health and some coins. That's good enough for me. Now we got to fight the giant, that thing. We're going to start by, picking up the dark sword with a bunch of things. That's going to hurt us quite a bit, but we're going to poison him. He's up to 12 already. And since we have free access to our brass knuckle, let's throw that in there. So we're going to dodge his first attack. Because he is going to hit for 27, so he does hit pretty hard. We're going to pick up all this stuff. We get some persistent block anyway, golden sickle for a non-crit. We're going to try and, yeah, that's not bad. We got the golden axe out of there and every hit is going to poison them. So we're really better off with smaller weapons at this point. Which definitely is less fun because I picked mostly big weapons because they're big and dumb but hilarious at the same time. But poison works. Gonna try and dig the golden brass knuckles out of there. We're actually going to get quite a bit of damage onto him. Probably can't grab this. Oh, that actually probably worked. So we're going to dodge all of his damage and just continue poisoning him away bit by bit. So this is going to work out great. He's already up to 26 poison. I can drop a bunch of this crap on his head and that's going to hurt. I might take the dark sword out of there because I feel like it's the one that's really going to start to work against us. Critical hit. Only a few things made into the machine there, but we got another crit on him. He's almost dead, so if we pick up like these... Oh, he's got poison anyway. He'll definitely be dead. This is what I wanted. You regenerate 1 health when you deal damage. Yes. 3 idiots on this one, so we'll try and hit them with the greatsword, plus a few other pieces. So that's really good. They're all going to start getting poisoned. I always start these runs thinking how rich I'm going to be from all the things we're picking up. Never really works out that way. Only rarely do we get rich. Starting to not love the greatsword. It's fun in theory, but it's so hard to pick up anything along with the greatsword. So it does 10 damage to everyone, but if there's less than 3 enemies, it's kind of dumb. But I guess I'm kind of dumb, so maybe that just makes a lot of sense. This guy we're going to have to kill pretty soon because he's going to blow up for 50 damage. And that's not a great start to dealing with that. The sickle gets a critical hit. That would be perfectly good. We probably can also dodge the explosion if we need to. Then again, looks like it probably won't be necessary because he'll be dead actually after this, regardless of critical hit. Not getting anything fun. We're going to hit the chest. We got 9 coins. Well, since the golden brass knuckle is up top, let's take that first. I'm just going to go to all the fine items we can add to this build. It's just a matter of finding them and also grabbing all of these coins. I think 1 big warhammer would absolutely destroy the first idiot. Shame it didn't hit him, but that's fine. For him, we can hit him with all this other stuff. That poison's still going to stack up. We're going to dodge his attack entirely. We're in good shape. Okay, we're going to tear that away first and hurt him and then hit him with the knife and then we can hit him with... Let's just grab a cluster of this. That should be more than enough. 3 hits plus the poison. He's done. Oh, 2 hits. Never mind. He gets another turn. Just to see the giant axe getting dropped into the chute and murdering him. I think I do want an antidote stack. I've got a feeling something's going to poison me at some point and I'm going to be really annoyed if I don't have a way to solve it. There is a lot of damage coming back at me, so let's see if we can dodge at least a few of these. Okay, this is going to give us 2 dodge. We're still going to eat actually 48 damage. Less than that, minus 10, 38 damage. Luckily we do heal when we hit things. And I really do plan on hitting things a lot. It's to our benefit now because we got heal on hit and poison on hit, so smaller weapons is going to be our friend. Let the healing begin. We got the brass knuckle in the machine. They're going to get some reflect on, so that means I should really not do anything crazy. I want to dig out the body armor though if I can. I know we're going to reflect a little bit at ourselves here, but we're also going to shield ourselves, I think, from it. And I guess I did in theory strip his armor away anyway, so we can get a few hits on him without hurting ourselves. I keep forgetting how much you're going to hit his back for, so I really actually should probably finish this fight. Put some shield back on. He's going to die. We're going to take 24 in return, so we should get a hit and a shield if we can. So let's try and grab that right about there. There we go. We'll finish off Idiot 1 and get some shield up, so we're only taking 2 damage. That might have been 4. I wasn't really counting. And he's going to reflect 1 hit. These guys are actually really annoying to deal with when they're in numbers. The machine is also full of garbage, which isn't helping us at all. Didn't see he had reflect on. Luckily, we're going to reflect the little one and hit him with the big one. We could actually finish him off here if we get a good grab. We just get a whole bunch of... That might actually do it. I think that goes off twice. He's dead. There's another little weapon. I'm actually just straight up going to take that for now. We're going to upgrade Brass Knuckles and we're going to upgrade Hand of Midas. Now we're going to get big piles of gold in the machine. Okay, so wow, that was a tricky grab. Now we're going to get an automatic 3 armor and we're going to dodge both of their attacks. I just want to grab the piles of gold. I don't even want to touch anything else anymore. Gold is so much more fun. But we'll go ahead and poison these alligators and cloaks. I just realized we have a very mixed up bundle of weapons. We don't really have any one particular build. We have a whole bunch of builds here. None of them really make sense. But we're getting the job done, and that's all that really matters. See, these guys are poisoners. I knew the poison was going to show up somewhere. That dark sword is actually really going to hurt us too. But we're going to heal ourselves. We would have removed the poison. A whetstone increases the damage of metal items in a small radius by 5. So that's everything basically we're throwing at the enemy. Now, I've been nice to another vampire. Heal 8 health if you kill an enemy with a critical hit. That's boring. 2% of your coins at the end of a fight. Yeah, that's not going to pay a lot yet, but it might eventually. Think I can grab the greatsword and the brass knuckles here, or well, that's going to get knocked in anyway. I also want to grab the body armor and actually the poison knife too. We got a lot of items, so not everything's going to show up every round for sure, but we're just going to start building it all up. He's already hitting us for trying to hit us for 30. Luckily, we're going to dodge that, but we're going to have to be very careful about the damage coming back our way. And I guess we do get to keep poisoning him, and that's going to be extra poison, but we're also going to get the other gold knuckles in there. So he's got lots of poison already, and I think we're going to be safe. If we have to, we can just continually shield. Oh, these are glowing gold because they get extra damage from the whetstone. So that was a bad thing to reflect at ourselves. And since these are all whetstone items, we'll not manage to grab many of them, but we'll do a little extra damage. Poison's getting up there quick. A single coin. I'm getting worse. He's going to reflect back at us. Actually, I didn't pay attention. I don't have any... Well, I got enough block now, but that was actually close. Okay, we're going to pick up the body armor. I think we got the poison knife in there as well, so lots more poison for him. He's up to 44 already. That's actually really high considering how early on we are. We got it again, plus the sickle, so we're going to reflect some of that, but keep stacking up that beautiful poison on him. He is starting to do a little bit of damage to us, but I think we can actually heal our way through it. I want the poison knife again. I want the slow, painful death. You know what? I think whatever the case, he is dead because the poison will get him. I guess we can increase our critical hit chance by 5%. That's not huge, but that is something. I do want to remove the greatsword and the dark sword. I know we paid to get those, but... And now we're fighting these morons. It does bring me a lot of happiness how much gold is in the machine, I've got to say. And I don't have to worry about them putting on block right now because they have that golden axe, so I can take this to build up my 4 dodges. Like, he's got 33 shield, but we can tear right through that with this axe. That's going to hurt him and continue poisoning him. Then we can sickle him. We also got the whetstone and the armor in there, but that's going to do plenty of damage to him, and he's almost dead already. Okay, the knight is going to die from poison anyway, so we're going to throw... Well, whatever. Let's just take a cluster of this and throw it at whatever. It's going to hit who it hits. So he's going to go off. We got to do 60 damage to him, but I think actually if I grab a good cluster of this stuff, like if we get a good bunch of it, which absolutely fell apart on us, we might still be okay because this is 25 damage. So if we grab that plus a knife and he's got poison, yep, he's dead. That was actually close. That's a lot of different hits coming our way. 40 HP though. I think I can actually... We don't have a lot of high damage items here yet, but if we grab some of these, I think we can actually get the first one dead. That didn't work out nearly as well as I hoped it would. Grab a whole bunch of... Well, this is going to hurt. That's actually a lot of damage coming our way. But we did kill one single idiot, so as long as we get some shield going here, I'm going to try and pick up the big shield by itself. Come on, drop the whetstone. Okay, well that's okay. We still got some shield. And I'm going to pick up this plus a few shields. So we're going to get more shield anyway. That's a little bit better. We're still going to take some damage, but not nearly as much. And we can start to heal ourselves. Especially if we grab big clusters like this, we'll get so many hits, so much poison, and there's actually 5 heals. That's huge. And if we can manage to grab the Knuckles, we're going to block 2 shots, so we're going to take 4 damage here. Another cluster of stuff, so there's a little bit of HP back, which is going to be good moving forward. He's going to hit for 24. Can we kill him with that? We might be able to. I'm not going to count. I'm just going to throw it at him. I think that's good enough. The gold sickle hits really hard. Oh, he's got 12 poison. He's easily dead. Ooh, the hand mirror is fun too. Reflects the next attack or debuff back at the attacker. And that's good because these guys like to launch poison and stuff at me, so it'd be lovely if I could just reflect the whole poison right back at him. Then it could be his problem. Speaking of poison, we're going to grab that plus a whole bunch of coins. Then we can start our attack. So the poison did hit him or his friend. Not really sure what happened there. Don't really care. We need the axe because he's got some armor. So that'll chew through that and he should be about dead. Well, he's almost dead. We're going to sickle the first guy dead. He is going to hit us with a little bit of poison. But we're going to hit him back with a lot of poison. Plus my antidote shot is there. So our poison goes away. We get some heals. And you know what? Let's just grab whatever that is. And that's going to be good enough for this turn. 13 poison for him. We're so much better poisoners than he is. Now I can land anything I want and he's doomed. Easy peasy. There's another whetstone. I don't think we want any more of those. We're getting pretty lucky with some of the rare items. Well, this is actually a pretty hard battle to waltz into, but we're going to reflect 25 back at him. Then we have 30 damage after that. But if we pick up that, we're going to deflect those 2, I think. So we're going to take a bit of poison for damage, but we've done a lot to them. Gonna take the brass knuckles and even the axe is coming with us, so that's gonna do big damage to him. We only have 1 poison so far, so that feels good. If we pick up a bunch of this stuff, we'll hopefully get lots of heals and actually lots of damage going out. That's gonna hurt some idiots. Plus with my dodge and everything, that works out pretty well. And we have so many coins in the machine that I'm sort of just accidentally grabbing them quite a lot. And so we're actually making pretty good money without really trying to. This is going to hurt him quite a bit. He does have 80 HP, but he's now poisoned. So we're just going to heave whatever we can at him. We've healed ourselves back up to full and the poison's going to finish off the poisoner. Wow, the holy shield. We're getting all the like legendary defensive items here. I want to upgrade the whetstone. That way it's going to give more damage to more things. Maybe also the armor. That way we get 5 block at the start of every turn. And the other poison. That makes me feel a little better. We have all sorts of great defensive items in the machine now. So we can defend ourselves and then poison away to our heart's content. And we do enjoy poisoning a lot. I didn't realize there was 2 bombs over there. Should probably get to work killing things pretty quickly. But we can actually deflect the bombs back at them or dodge them entirely. Either way, we're going to be a-okay. We've also got some pretty poor grabs to start. He's got 7 poison. Yeah, those guys are going to be a bit of a problem. So let's see if we can start picking up some proper defensive items. We can deflect one of those back. We're not going to pick up the brass knuckles yet. I want to wait till the bombs are about to go off for that. We will try and put on a little bit of shield here and some poisoning. So the bombs are about to go off now. I got those 2 and we're going to grab the holy shield as well because I think the bombs are going to blow up. They're going to blow themselves up and I don't think it's going to hurt us at all. We got mirror, dodge, and then holy shield, so no problem. Now we gotta fight Melimon, but that's fine. He won't stand a chance against us. We got so many defensive items, it's gonna take him 10 turns just to be able to touch us. That was a horrible first grab, but the whole machine is made out of gold. Wow, that's a lot of damage he's got coming toward us. I feel like I remember he used to be easier than this. We'll just get in there and keep trying to grab whatever little bit we can. We might be able to outlast him with poison. And my glowy weapons are going to hit really hard. I guess we do have the healing on our side too, so we'll just keep hitting him, poisoning, dodging, everything we can. This should have been another 2 dodges. We have too many round items. They keep like rolling off each other. So there's bombs he keeps throwing in too. We need to remove them. They'll do damage to him, but if we don't remove them, they do damage to us. I forgot that's how they worked, but there we go. We got some damage going his way. We got 2 dodges. So we're going to take 15 damage here. And then we're going to respond by hopefully poisoning him a whole bunch and then a whole bunch more. Well, we'll at least get that on and get some shield going. I got to remember to pick up lots of things too because we need to heal ourselves as we go. This might actually be a pretty good grab if I can get a lot of that. Or some of it. Some of it is fine too. We'll just reach down there. Hopefully... Well, we lost track of that for sure. This one's going to hurt more. Yeah, I got away from the damage a little bit on this build, so this is not super great for us so far. We're still going to hit him with whatever we can, try and get some heals back on, get some shield back on. Those bombs are also really boning us. We put too many items into the machine. Like, we have a lot of different things, but too many. That's going to hurt him. Yeah, we're actually dead here. That wasn't supposed to happen, but that's sort of what we get for not really committing to any build and just picking up all the fun things.